Redhawks went 1-1 on the short road trip to open up the Cal-Pac Conference, but tonight they are back at home, taking on the University of Antelope Valley Pioneers in their inaugural season with the men's basketball program. These two teams are battling here tonight. Antelope Valley 2-0, Simpson 1-1 so far in conference. We got the Pioneers and the Redhawks next here on Simpson Sports Network. Hi everyone, welcome into the broadcast booth. Connor set my partner Carlton McAllister getting ready for this one. And Carlton, both these teams come in looking for a big win tonight. Antelope Valley 2-0, Simpson 1-1 so far in conference, so a big game for both of these teams.
Yes, big game for both of these teams. At the end of this one, if Simpson wins it, both of these teams could be tied at 2-1 going into their next game.
And depending on what Cal Maritime does tonight, that could affect whether they will be tied for second place or tied for first place. We'll take a look at our keys to the game, brought to you by Chevron for your Simpson Redhawks, working the ball from the inside out. When Simpson beat UC Merced last Saturday night on the road, of course they split their first road trip against Maritime and then UC Merced. They did a nice job of getting the ball inside to Josh Brackey and then using their shooters outside when they doubled on Brackey. Also, we have getting into the passing lanes. Both these teams really pass the ball well, and especially the Pioneers really get out in transition, and especially on dribble penetrations. They need to get into passing lanes, try to get out in the fast break as much as possible. And, of course, the last one is rebound. This team has struggled multiple times throughout this year on rebounding the basketball, so hopefully tonight they can crash the boards hard and come away with a victory. Take a look at our Oxford Inland Suites inactive report. Been a problem all year. That is a full inactive report. Sam Seiler, Jordan McIntosh, Marcus Brown, Ruben Nwando, Sean Smith, Otar Pakazde, and Earl Scheckschneider. He's actually going to be playing today. It was a game-time decision, and he will suit up for tonight. As we take a look now at our Cal-Pac men's basketball standings, brought to you by Adidas. Cal Maritime sits atop the standings at 2-0. Them and Antelope Valley, the team Simpson plays tonight, are the only teams with 2 wins so far. Really, the overall records for these teams don't really matter, just the conference, as the top 4 teams will play in the playoffs out of this conference. And really, it's going to be important for Simpson to play well here on their home floor tonight.
Yes, they have not had so much success early on in the season, so they are looking for a home win early this year. This is going to be their first game at home in the conference, and so they're looking to really explode and do some good stuff tonight.
As we take a look at our Subway Eat Fresh starting lineups, we'll start with Simpson. Josh Brackey, Josh Delamarter, the twin Joshes down low. Brackey's been phenomenal so far this year. Joe Bassetti on the small forward position. Jacob Kaler, shooting guard, and Mark Kirkland running the point. Kaler leads the conference in scoring up at 18 points a game, so it's going to be important for Simpson to get him involved, especially out on the perimeter. A terrific outside shooter. And even for Antelope Valley, they have a couple great outside shooters. They're the 4th-ranked team in the nation in Division II NAIA play, where they shoot the 3-ball incredibly well. Frankie Tron, one of the main scorers on this team, he averages up at 15 points a game as the starting lineups for Antelope Valley. Joe McNiff, Frankie Tron, we just talked about, Josh Shantez, Brian Harris, and Bobby Johnson. Of course, Brad Rogers, their head coach in their first season, PJ Porter, and Jordan Block. It's the first season for Antelope Valley, and we talked about it in pregame, Carlton. It's going to be important for Simpson to show the Antelope Valley Pioneers what Simpson basketball is all about.
Yes, they're going to have to get their hands up on shooters because, like you said, this team does shoot very well, and they're going to have to be very dominant. Antelope Valley has a lot of height in the paint, 6'9" and 2'6'8", and so Simpson's going to have to do a very good job of controlling the paint.
Well, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back with the tip-off coming up here for you at Simpson University. You're listening to Simpson Redhawk Radio Network.
How will I know?
You'll know.
What time is it? Fraction of a second. The moment. Time to own it. What time is it? You know what time it is. Take it.
It is a little awkward being on the market again, but I actually tried the online thing, which I don't know. I guess I'm just hoping for a caring and nurturing relationship, you know, one that's going somewhere. Like I take them where they're going, and they buy me Chevron with Techron. I mean, yeah, you know, what can I say? I'm a romantic.
Your car takes care of you. Care for it. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car.
All right, now I just look desperate.
Pepsi approached me about being their spokesman. I said, I don't know. I don't really like to speak. So they said, well, Pepsi's all about trying something new. Give it a shot. So I said, okay, as long as I don't have to speak. And they said, okay, would you at least move your lips? Glug, 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 glug.
Speech mode, boss.
When Pepsi approached...
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Explosively cherry.
I have a past. Don't live in it. I have a future. Not thinking about it. I focus on this step, this obstacle, this moment. It's mine. I own it. I take today.
Back here from Simpson University, the Redhawks just about ready to get going here as they have played pretty well as of late. They took a tough loss at Cal Maritime for the Cal Pac opener, but at UC Merced they played well, battled back, had a big game-tying jumper from Josh Brackey to send it to overtime, and then really took over in overtime. So they look to continue their strong play after that big win on Saturday night.
Yes, this team is looking to get their first home win. This is going to be the first time they preview in conference, like I said earlier, for the first time here at home. And so they're looking to get an early home win and show their dominance right now, right behind Cal Maritime in the Cal Pac.
Well, Antelope Valley has done a nice job so far early in conference. Really, none of these teams really know what this team can do. Obviously, it's their inaugural season in the Cal Pac Conference, so really Simpson doesn't know a whole lot what to expect. We know that they shoot it very well from three-point range. We're about ready to get it tipped off here. Bobby Johnson will be going up against Josh Brackey. Simpson wearing their brand-new white uniforms with the stitching and the lettering at red and the outlining in black. Antelope Valley with the dry-fit gray jerseys with a navy blue lettering. Both these teams looking for a huge win tonight. Both teams in their third game. Antelope Valley will control it to start the ball game. Brian Harris will be running the point for this Antelope Valley team. They swing right side now to Frankie Tarange. He comes back up to Harris. This team runs their offense very well. There's a ball knocked away. Now it goes right back to Antelope Valley. An easy layup, but it's blown by Johnson, and Simpson comes away with a rebound. Della Martyr with the first rebound of the game for Simpson, and a quick stop. Here's Kaler on the left angle. Deep three-point range. Now up top to Brackey. He can shoot it from out there. Now to Kirkland on the right wing. He holds. Looks like they're in a zone here. An extended 2-3. Bassetti now back to Kirkland. 10 on the shot clock. Simpson took a while to understand what defense they were in. Della Martyr now. He's in attack. Swings to the corner. Brackey, a baseline 18-footer off the left side of the rim. No good. And the rebound is controlled by Josh Sanchez. In transition, here's Brian Harris. Now puts his foot on the break. And now waits for an on-ball screen. Attacks with his right hand. splits the double team, now throws out on the right angle to McNiff. Outstanding three-point shooter, hit the game winner last night against Pacific Union to go 2-0. Skip pass, and now an illegal screen is going to be whistled and called on Josh Sanchez. I believe he held Joe Bassetti on the baseline as he was trying to get out on the shooter. Simpson really needs to do a much better job than we've seen so far this year on getting out on shooters. Kaler on the right angle, back up top Kirkland. Simpson's going to try to move the ball and make this defense move. Now it looks like they're in a 3-2 zone. Maybe switching it up here early on. Kaler gets inside. He attacks. It's right to the rim and lays it in. Good start for Simpson on an easy 2 from Jacob Kaler.
Yeah, great job by Kaler, penetrating and to get into the basket. Like you said earlier, he's a great shooter, but he also does a great job of getting contact and going inside. He's not afraid to bang bodies with somebody.
Absolutely. He gets to the line proficiently for this team. He's very good at going to his right hand. Off the pick, here's Teron. He gets right inside. Nice drop-off pass. And the dunk from Josh Sanchez. What a pretty setup that was from Frankie Teron. Wow, and the assist. And we're back even at 2 with just under 2 minutes gone by here in the first half.
Yeah, that's too easy, Connor. The Redhawks are going to have to do a better job of getting contact on cutters.
Got a whistle here, and a foul's going to be on Frankie Teron. That's going to be his first personal foul. Second team foul here early on. So Simpson will get a fresh shot clock, and we'll reset on the offensive end. You don't see a whole lot of zones in the Cal-Pac Conference. Maritime ran one for about a few minutes. Here's Bassetti's going to tee up a deep 3. This one's off the left side of the rim. It's no good, and the rebound is controlled by Bobby Johnson. Up the floor now, Harris to McNiff. Hesitates off a screen with his right hand. Now back to the baseline, Josh Sanchez. Ball knocked away, and now Kaler has a steal. Brackey with it. 2-on-1. Kaler might have got away with the walk. He goes hard to the rim. Right hand finish too strong. Bassetti offensive rebound. Bassetti goes back up, and we got a whistle here and a travel. He shuffled his feet there on the baseline before putting the ball on the floor. Bassetti on Saturday night had 11 rebounds. Led Simpson in that category. Had a couple big offensive ones late in that game.
Yes, the freshman is doing very well his first year here. He's excelling. He didn't start in the beginning of the year, and now he's showing his worth.
Here's a strong take to the rim. This one doesn't draw iron, and the rebound comes to Kirkland. Tough shot attempt there from Teran. Here's a right wing 3 from Kaler in transition. It's short. Bassetti battles for the rebound. It's loose, and now it comes to the Pioneers. 2-on-2 break. Here's Teran right to the rim, and the left hand finish is good, and they have their first lead of the ball game.
Yes, the Redhawks cannot have turnovers like that. That is exactly what Antelope Valley wants.
Here's Bassetti, deep three-point range down the baseline to Brackey. He's going to try again. This one's no good. Rebound comes to Kaler, and now Simpson will get a second chance opportunity. Mark Kirkland, the only point guard left on this roster with injuries. Simpson has really struggled. That's mainly the reason that Bassetti is in the starting lineup. As now Delamarta gets it knocked out of his hands on the feed to Bassetti. It'll stay Simpson basketball with 14 on the shot clock. They should get it on the sideline, way down in that corner. Really a tough place to inbound the basketball if they are being denied. 16:37 to go here in the first half. 4-2 our score. A little bit of a slow start scoring the basketball for both of these teams. Here's Kaler now to Kirkland. He's going to no hesitate left wing 3. This one's no good. Simpson struggling here early on. Bassetti offensive rebound. Almost gets tied up and then finishes. Nicely done there from Bassetti, not giving up on the play. It's 4 apiece here early on. Beautiful in and out dribble there from Harris. Gets inside, throws a bad pass. It's knocked out of bounds off of the hands of Bassetti.
And that was not good defense by the Redhawks. They just let him walk right in. They're going to have to do a better job of showing and covering in the paint.
Well, the beautiful hesitation in and out dribble with that left hand. It really froze Mark Kirkland out on the perimeter. They'll get it on the baseline, or excuse me, on the sideline, again down in that corner with 21 seconds to go on the shot clock. 16 minutes to go on the game clock. As here is Harris off a pick, swings out McNiff. Deep three-point range, he's going to try one. Left wing, this one's no good. And the rebound comes to Brackey, ahead to Kirkland. Here comes Simpson on the move, comes across the timeline. Now slowing it down, setting up the offense. They go in a deep three-point range to Kaler. Simpson again just trying to get the ball inside. We haven't seen that hardly at all so far. Brackey back to Kirkland. He's got a right wing 3. This one's no good. Simpson struggling, shooting the ball from 3 here early on, and they've 0-4 so far. Good take to the rim there from Harris. This shot is no good. Brackey, the one doing the defense. Behind the back feed to Delamarta. What a pretty play that was. And Simpson regains the lead at 6-4.
Great play by Marcus Kirkland. Antelope Valley did not stop the ball, and Marcus just did one of his smooth handles moves and got the ball right to Delamarta.
That's absolutely right. Here's Harris. He gets doubled off the on-ball screen. Now finds Frankie Teran as he was double. Duran in and out dribble, now crosses over, tracks to the baseline, flips it back up top. Now to Sanchez, right back to Duran. He's going to have a step back corner three. This one's no good. Neither team shooting it well from the perimeter here so far tonight. Kirkland now. 5 minutes gone by here in the opening quarter. We'll have substitutions for you here in a moment. We've had hardly any whistles here early on in this game. Delamarter, he's going to tee up a deep two. This one's well short. Rebound comes to Bassetti. Bassetti bangs in down low, up fakes. Hands off to Brackey, who lays it in.
That's already 2 offensive rebounds early on for Bassetti. He's continuing exactly where he left off last time.
Absolutely, and really that's a defensive breakdown from the Pioneers trying to get the defensive rebound. Here's McNiff, a deep three. This one's no good. And an offensive rebound for Bobby Johnson. Johnson attacks. Digs right in on Delamarter, flips up with that right hand. It's no good. Offensive rebound, the tips, no good. Another tip, no good, and it comes to Kirkland. A couple of opportunities there for Sanchez. Kirkland, nice feed inside to Brackey, the no-look pass, and Mark Kirkland is passing it beautifully here early on, and Simpson has a 10-4 lead with just under 6 minutes gone by.
Yes, Marcus is doing a great job of facilitating in these fast breaks. He's doing a really good job in making easy points for Simpson.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back here from Simpson University. A splendid first couple of minutes. You're listening to Simpson Red Hawk Radio Network.
What's with the helmet?
Oh, well, I got a life coach.
What's that like?
Wake up! Take the stairs. Say hello.
Hello.
Not him, her.
Hello.
No. 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 No.
You don't need a life coach. Subway makes better choices easy, like the low-fat, sweet onion chicken teriyaki. All white meat, crisp veggies, freshly baked bread, under 400 calories. Subway, eat fresh.
Come on, use your head.
What's with the helmet?
Back here live, 10-4 our score. Simpson off to a fantastic start. Mark Kirkland has had a couple of absolute dimes to start this game. One behind the back, the other one no look, both using his right hand. And the Redhawks in command here early on with a 2-possession lead. Simpson, for Simpson, Alex Huerta into the game, as well as Rufus Humphrey and Earl Scheckschneider off the bench. Scheckschneider getting his first 10. Great defense by Huerta, and now it's nearly knocked out of bounds. It's saved, and now Scheckschneider has a steal. Simpson in transition. Kirkland on the move to Huerta, right to the rim, right hand baseline finish, no good. Rufus Humphrey offensive rebound. He can't get the layup. 2 point-blank misses for the Redhawks. Wow.
Those were very easy points right there that they should have gotten, that they missed right there. They have to do a better job of capitalizing.
Here's Kadeem Minor off a pick, falling away from 15. He knocks it down. Minor off the bench with his first bucket. He just checked into the game, as well as Miles Nolan Webb. Here for the Pioneers. Scheckschneider running the point, swings now to the right wing. Rufus Humphrey. Simpson with a couple of big guys using the small forward because of the injuries as they go right down low. Delamarter, he goes up. He's blocked from behind. Ball's loose, and it comes out of bounds. It's going to be Simpson basketball with 27 on the shot clock. I don't believe it should have reset. And I think they're going to leave it. Wow, that's shocking to me. Didn't seem like the ball was ever in possession for the Pioneers. 13-13 to go here in the first half. Scheckschneider, deep three-point range, not a terrific outside shooter. Down to Delamarter, right wing Kirkland. He's going to hesitate and fire the three, and he knocks it down. What a start to this game for Mark Kirkland. Got a couple of beautiful assists and knocks down a big shot. Back to the way. Here's Minor, swings out. Gets it right back on the baseline. They're going to push the ball at all costs here in this one. And Brad Rogers is urging him to get the ball inside on every possession. Scheckschneider all over Minor. He gets out now. It's going to be a travel. Hopped on his way to the rim and a turnover.
Yeah, it seemed like Earl Scheckschneider was bothering the point guard up top, and it had a lot of effect on that turnover right there.
Absolutely. 13-6 our score. 12:42 to go. As the Redhawks playing very well, even defensively here early on. We haven't seen that a whole lot this year. After a outstanding conference performance last season, their defense has really struggled. Bad pass from Schexnayder. It's knocked away. Somehow Kirkland gets it back. Now to Delamarter on the right elbow. Back up top, Humphrey, and Simpson's going to reset. Only 12 seconds on the shot clock. They got to realize it. Kirkland does. Now to Humphrey. Humphrey's going to attack. Swings off Alex Huerta. Now to the baseline. Schexnayder. 6 on the clock. Schexnayder feeds back out. Huerta gets it knocked out of his hands. 2 seconds. Schexnayder. He goes up. Blocked. And a shot clock violation. But it looked from here that hit the rim.
That hit the rim, so that should not be a shot clock violation, but the refs are going to call it.
That's why they don't pay us the big bucks, I guess, Carlton. 13-6 our score. As the Pioneers now with the ball moving to our left. Jacob Bowman just checked into the game for the Pioneers. They feed now to Nolan Webb off a screen, hesitates with his right hand. Now, as they switch it, they hand right back to him. Nolan Webb guarded very closely by Delamarter. Now comes off a screen from Bowman. Great defense by Simpson, hedging on that on-ball screen. Tough take to the rim. This one's no good. Ball's loose. Didn't hit the rim, but again, the shot clock reset. And now a bad pass and a turnover. Nolan Webb throws it away. Kirkland in midcourt spins, loses it, and a turnover. Nolan Webb, he's going to get an easy lay-in. And a little bit of a costly turnover there by Mark Kirkland, trying to be a little too fancy. But 11.5 to go here in the first half. 5-point game, 13-8. Rufus Humphrey back to Kirkland. Simpson need to move it a little bit quicker in this zone. That's when they've got a bunch of easy opportunities. Nice feed down low to Delamarter from Schexnayder, and they get the easy bucket. Back to the way. Here's a steal from Kirkland. Saves it. And now it's loose again, and a whistle and a foul is called.
Oh, man. They did everything right there except for at the end. That was a great catch-up by Kirkland to get there because they had the easy points.
Frankie Teron was going to have an easy run to the rim, but it was knocked out of his hands by Kirkland. Then the presence of mind from Kirkland to throw it over his head. Sometimes it's a cardinal sin if it's under the basket, but I believe that time it is okay. Joe Bassetti, Josh Brackey back into the game for Simpson, and Mark Kirkland had to play a lot of minutes on Saturday night, and I imagine he's going to have to do the same here tonight.
Yes, there's not a lot of backup for him at the point guard position, so he's going to have to run most of the points tonight.
Shane Shelton just checked into the game. He's going to go right into the rim. Now swings out. Here's a corner three. This one's well short. Bassetti with a rebound. Simpson doesn't have numbers, and now as it's Bassetti loses the handle, Simpson's going to slow it down. 10:45 to go. 15-8 our score. Kirkland for three. This one's no good. A little bit trigger happy from Kirkland from three-point range here tonight.
That shot was a little early. I would have liked to see them hold on to the ball a little bit more.
Bowman with an easy take to the rim. Nobody picked up the ball, and it's a 5-point game. Jacob Kaler comes to the scorer's table. He'll check in at the next whistle. And this extended 3-2 zone is causing a little bit of problems for Simpson. It takes them a while to get into their offensive set. Schexnayder, 12 on the clock. Down low, Rufus Humphrey on the left block. Nice feed to Brackey, cutting right to the rim. It's good. High-low action and an easy bucket there again for Brackey.
Josh Brackey is doing a very good job of moving without the ball. And there's a turnover right there.
A double dribble violation.
Jacob Bowman just got a little happy there and bounced the ball too high and then grabbed it and took a couple of steps. There was everything wrong with that play.
Yeah, he had a couple of violations there. Simpson will get the ball up by 7. Really doing a nice job here early on. Antelope Valley has turned the ball over 7 times here early on. Simpson only 3. And Antelope Valley is only shooting 33%. 17-10 our score. Kaler up top to Brackey. He can shoot it from 3. Now they go to Schexnayder. Down low, Rufus Humphrey. Humphrey goes, bangs in twice, swings to Brackey. 16 foot from the free throw line. No good. Rebound. Battle for it, and it comes to Bowman. Up the floor to Sanchez, and he throws it down with 2 hands. Wow. And that's happened a couple of times.
Have to get back if they want to stop these easy points that Antelope is getting, because that's most of their offense right now is all easy buckets.
Yeah, it's all coming in transition. Simpson running a little dribble drive offense as Bassetti is tripped up, and the whistle and the foul is called. Looks like Antelope Valley went back to a man-to-man right there, as head coach Brad Rogers probably saw that when Simpson went to the high post, they had an easy cutter right to the rim, and it's happened a couple of times where Simpson's gotten easy buckets. They'll get it on the baseline with a new shot clock as Huerta checks back into the game. 9:16 to go here in this first half. Bassetti trying to look for Brackey. Now he lobs it into Schexnayder. Not a good pass. It goes out of bounds. And barely going to stay Simpson basketball. Ill-advised pass there that time from the Simpson backup point guard.
Yeah, if you get in trouble right there, the coach usually just tells you just to call a timeout and just save a turnover. And he does another one right there.
4-on-1. Eurostep now finds his teammate, and a foul is called, and Brackey just jumped over Josh Sanchez, and he hit the deck hard, and now he gets up quickly, but he definitely hit the hardwood with some force. Wow. And he looks okay, but the up fake there from Sanchez just really struck Brackey. Antelope Valley will get it on the baseline with a new shot clock as he was not shooting, so maybe a little bit of a break there. As now here on the baseline, Shelton. He loses it, and Brackey with a steal. 17-12 our score. Simpson with the lead. 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Redhawks have led this entire ball game as Huerta now has it. High left block, bangs in twice, and a quick hand check foul. Alex Huerta has played very well the last few games for Simpson, especially against Merced. Had 10 points off the bench. As early in the year, he appeared to be a little soft when he got it down low, but since then, he has been marvelous.
Yeah, I think he's starting to figure it out, and he's playing a lot more minutes for it now.
Yeah, absolutely. Down low to Brackey, knocked away, and almost a turnover again. And Joseph Bassetti has almost had 3 consecutive turnovers inbounding it from the baseline.
Yes, he's having a hard time down there inbounding the ball, and now Earl Scheck-Snyder is going to be inbounding the ball because he sees that Bassetti's having a hard time.
It's a good decision there by Scheck-Snyder, the point guard out of San Diego. Ball in, inbounds to Kaler. Finally, Simpson gets it in easily. Now to Antelope Valley in a 2-3 zone. Kaler to high block now to Huerta. Fakes a pass, swings back up top. Kaler 4-3. It's no good. Long rebound. It comes to Antelope Valley. Kadeem Miner has it. Throws cross court now in transition. Here comes the Pioneers. Nolan Webb, drop-off pass. Oh, posterizing dunk for Josh Sanchez. Oh, my goodness. And that quiets the crowd. 17-14. Here's Earl Scheck-Snyder. Now backing it out, and Antelope Valley starting to pick up a little bit of momentum here in the last few minutes. Scheck-Snyder gets inside, spins, falls away. Not a good shot attempt there. Ball's loose. It goes out of bounds. And, oh, wow, it's going to be Antelope Valley ball. It looked like it went off the hands of Bowman.
And that is not good offense at all. The ball did not get moved once. Scheck-Snyder had the ball from all the way from the beginning since he crossed half court and finished with the ball. There was no ball movement or anything. That's bad offense right there.
Well, Simpson has been trying to get some dribble penetration. They just have really struggled, especially in this zone defense. Up top here is Kadeem Miner getting extended minutes off the bench. Now to Josh Sanchez, the very athletic big man, as we've learned tonight with 2 big dunks. Strong take to the rim on the hesitation dribble from Jacob Bowman, and he lays it in. He's got a couple of buckets off the bench. 4 points, 2 rebounds, and it's just like that. It's a 1-point game. Simpson with a couple of minute scoring drought. Here's not a good pass. Now a lob pass to Huerta, and he lays it in. Well, the entry pass to Brackey was knocked away. It came back to Kirkland, who lobbed it to Huerta in an easy bucket. And now Antelope Valley just throws it out of bounds, trying to advance the ball up the floor. Wow, 19-16 our score, as we're going to get us to our first media timeout. Simpson with the lead, 7:36 to go. Here in the first half, an exciting game here on the Simpson Redhawk home opener. You're listening to Simpson Redhawk Radio Network. Back here from Simpson University. We talked about it a little bit earlier. Antelope Valley was shooting just 33%. Since then, they've amped it up to 8 of 18 shooting with 44%. Simpson only shooting 39%. And the Redhawks 1 of 7 from 3. Antelope Valley 0 for 4. So neither team shooting it successfully from beyond the arc. And neither team has attempted a free throw in 12 and a half minutes into this game.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, though, 3 of those 8 attempts that Antelope Valley has are dunks. So they're getting really easy baskets right now, and that's what's keeping them in the game.
Especially in transition. Simpson again having a tough time getting the ball in bounds. Now they do. Kirkland up top. Simpson with all their starters except with Alex Huerta down low. Here's Brackey. He attacks. Swing to the corner to Kaler. Wide open three. This one again is short. Simpson has come up short on a couple of three-point attempts tonight. As Huerta knocks it out of bounds, it'll stay Antelope Valley ball. Cups with substitutions as Frankie Turan checks back into the game, as well as Jacob Bowman. Bowman has played marvelous here early on. 2 of 2 shooting for this team. Frankie Turan, the third leading scorer in the Cal-Pac Conference, number 1 on this team, up at 16.5 points a game, as he is an outstanding three-point shooter. Bowman up top now to Nolan Webb. Bowman now is going to get it back. Spins now, pulls up from about 14, and he knocks it down. And right now, give Jacob Bowman the ball. He is on fire. 19-18 our score.
2 good moves right there that he's had on Josh Brackey and on Alex Huerta, and he's shook them out of their shoes tonight.
He has. It's caused Simpson a lot of matchup problems. Huerta, nice drop-off pass to Brackey, but Brackey was moving away from the rim. Now in transition, here's Kadeem Myron right to the rim. Lays it in, and Antelope Valley has their first lead of the night. And now Jim Holcomb, not liking what he sees, he's going to call a timeout. Really early on, it's been all fast break points for Antelope Valley.
That is the way that Antelope Valley is scoring tonight, and that has got to stop if Simpson's going to stay in this game.
Absolutely. Josh Brackey, so far tonight, 6 points for Simpson. Bassetti again continues to dominate the board, 4 boards for Simpson. But really, it's been the dunks from Josh Sanchez, both in transition. One a posterizer over Josh Brackey, and he has really impressed us tonight and has quieted this crowd on a number of occasions.
Yes, he also had another one off of a baseline drive that he had that was dumped off to him, and then an easy jam right there. So he has been living inside the paint tonight and getting a lot of the easy buckets for Antelope Valley.
Well, he's one of their leading scorers in double figures, 10.6 points a game. Really scores at a high rate, 54% from the field. Even will step out and shoot the three. He's 7 of 17 on the young year. So above 40% for a big man is pretty impressive. Simpson will have the ball, looking to regain the lead. Again, the scoring drought in the last few minutes. Here's Kirkland up top now to Bassetti. Bassetti hesitates with the dribble. Now goes inside, bangs in, now tries the follow-away jumper. Not a good shot there, he missed it. And now in transition, Turan inside, and he loses it out of bounds. But again, almost an easy bucket for Antelope Valley in transition. Simpson has to get back on defense.
That has to stop. I'd be shooting 50% from the field, too, if I was getting easy buckets like this.
That's a good point. 20-19 as Mark Kirkland controls the possession for Simpson. He's been quiet the last few minutes after playing well early on. Kaler off the double on-ball screen, gets inside, gets it knocked away, blocked, and now a save and another block shot. Wow. Brian Harris went out of bounds to save it, and I talked about it earlier with Mark Kirkland, a cardinal sin. Don't save it under your own basket, and a perfect example right there as Delamarter gets an easy two-point attempt. He's fouled, and he will head to the line for our first free throws of the game, 16 minutes into this one. So not calling a whole lot of fouls here early on, and really it's been such an up-and-down game. We haven't seen a whole lot of contact.
Well, yeah, Antelope Valley's doing most of the running, like we were talking about earlier with all the fast break points that they have, so there's no room to be fouling.
Josh Delamarter knocks down free throw number 1 to tie the game at 20. Delamarter, in 17 games played, he's started 7 of them, as Rufus Humphrey started most of this year, and Delamarter has regained a starting spot. 21-20 our score. As the Redhawks regain the lead, he's played very well. Delamarter has. He was the leading scorer against Maritime with 16 last Thursday night, a week ago from today. McNiff back up top. Simpson at a 2-3 zone here. We saw them run that quite a bit against UC Merced. Here's the baseline. Turan 4-3. No good. Bassetti with a rebound. Here comes Simpson in transition. Hands to Mark Kirkland. Here they come. Kirkland now puts on the brakes across the timeline near the beak of the Redhawk. Here inside the cage. Redhawks with a 1-point lead on the baseline now to Kirkland. Goes down low to Brackey. Right block, bangs in twice, goes with a right hand, half hook on the baseline, doesn't draw iron, and the late whistle and a foul is called, as I believe Brackey was hit on that left arm, and he will head to the line. So back-to-back possessions for Simpson, getting to the free throw strike.
Yes, and Bobby Johnson does not like that call. He's talking to the ref about it right now.
Looked like he went straight up. I kind of agree with him a little bit. Brackey was falling away, and it may be a little bit of a body contact, as Brackey at the line. Brackey, the second leading scorer on this Simpson Red Hawk team. The redshirt freshman from Tracy, California. Actually went to the same high school as you, Carlton.
Yes, he did. I graduated 2010, and he came in 2011.
A little bit of insight for us on Josh Brackey?
Well, I can tell you he did play the wing position over at Tracy High. He actually played with my brother also. My brother played at Tracy High, played basketball for them, and graduated the same year as him.
Wow. A little bit of a personal connection there as Brackey knocks down both. He will sit down out of the second free throw. Is Huerta back into the game. Simpson now running an extended, looks like a 1-1-3 zone, and now Kaler has a steal. 3-on-3 break. Now Kaler backs it out and hands to Mark Kirkland. Again, Antelope Valley in that 2-3 zone. Maybe even extended 3-2. It's almost like a matchup zone here. Very interesting. Mark Kirkland on the left angle. Holds for the Redhawks. 10 on the shot clock. Simpson's let it count down a number of times. Kaler, open right wing three. And this one is good. Jacob Kaler with his first long ball of the night. And Simpson now back in a commanding lead, up by 6.
Finally got one to drop. Simpson has not been having great success at the three, but that was a one that Jacob Kaler desperately needed.
Harris inside. Shot is blocked by Huerta. And a nice job there from Delamarter. Tried to grab the ball, but he went out of bounds. Instead of saving it like we saw happen a couple possessions ago for the Pioneers, he just takes it out of bounds. No need to give away an easy bucket. 15 seconds on the shot clock for the Pioneers as they have it on the baseline. Ball inbounded now to Bobby Johnson. Now back up top to McNiff. McNiff really has not been a factor here early in this game. Back now to Brian Harris. Swings to the left wing. 3 on the way, and this one is good from Frankie Turan. 26-23, Turan with his first 3 of the night. It's actually the first 3 for the Pioneers, and they cut the lead in half. 4 minutes to go here in the first half from Simpson University. The home opener for the Redhawks here in the 2016 CalPAC Conference. Kirkland really nowhere to go. Hands to Kaler. 7 on the clock. Kaler gets right inside, hard to the rim, gets it blocked from behind. One of the foul, and now the rebound to the Pioneers. Here they come in transition. Swings out. Here is Jacob Bowman. He spins inside, gets it knocked away, gets it back, blocked by Huerta, and a late whistle and a foul.
Yeah, that's the fast break right there. They didn't have numbers at first, but then Jacob Bowman, who's been doing a great job tonight, made a move and got to the basket, and he's going to the line now.
Jacob Bowman has been a huge spark off the bench for the Pioneers. Averages 8 points a game. He's already got 6. Looking to add on here at the strike. Trying to make it a 1-point game. Foul was on Huerta. Going for the block attempt. First one is good. Simpson's next basketball game is they're on a 4-game homestand. They'll play Sunday night. Tip-off at 8:30. Women's game will start at 6:30. Is now the second free throw is missed. A loose ball foul is called as the Pioneers got the offensive rebound. Bobby Johnson looked like he got hit in the eye as he went to the ground. It looked like it'll be on Kaler. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Redhawks, 6 team fouls on the Pioneers.
It looked like incidental contact, but he got up a little slow, so I don't know what happened there. They're coming out to mop the floor now, just in case.
Looks like he got hit in the mouth a little bit. That's never fun. He's going to have a tough time eating some meals here tonight. They'll have it on the baseline with a fresh shot clock. Trying to tie this game or even take the lead with a 3. Speaking of that, Tran's going to try for the lead, and he knocks it down.
That's 2 threes in a row by him.
Yeah, back to back. He is heating up, and we know he can do it in a hurry. A junior transfer from Arizona Junior College. 27-26 in favor of Antelope Valley. Mark Kirkland up top. 15 on the shot clock. Right angle now to Bassetti on the baseline to Kaler. Kaler now holds no threat at all, just looking to pass to Delamarter. 9 on the clock. Again, Simpson not even inside the 3-point line yet. Delamarter backdoor pass, and luckily it's kicked, and really a bailout there.
Yeah, that was a bad pass by him. Luckily it was a kick ball. They're going to get reset back up to 14, I'm pretty sure.
I believe it's 14. That is correct, man. Wow. That's impressive.
I know a little something about basketball. Just
you do. Yeah. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Bassetti will have it on the baseline. Again, he struggled to get it in on a number of occasions here tonight. And again, struggling, and now it's a 5-second violation.
Bassetti is really struggling taking the ball out right there. Hopefully coach can see that because he has not gotten the ball in at all tonight.
Maybe it's the baseline out of bounds plays, but it appeared to me there was a number of players open. He's just focusing on
just one.
Right, exactly. Here is McNiff. Steps in for a left wing three, and it's good. And Antelope Valley is starting to knock them down, and they have their largest lead of the night at 4 points. It's 30-26. Kaler on the right angle. Simpson's going to try to answer that. Kaler now to Delamarter. Delamarter at the small forward position, having to handle the ball a little bit with the current team on the floor. Kaler on a feed from Kirkland. Now he fades to his left. Shot is up and no good, and the rebound is controlled by Brian Harris. The guard now advances the ball across the timeline. Swings to the baseline now to Josh Sanchez and right back to Harris, and they're going to set up the offense. Simpson again in the 2-3 zone. Got to be careful of shooters. McNiff, he's going to try again for three. This one's off to the right angle, no good. And the rebound is controlled by Mark Kirkland. Good box out there from Bassetti. Simpson advances it now to Bassetti. He's going to attack the rim, gets inside of the paint, now falls away from about 14. This one is just off the iron, no good. And Josh Sanchez clears the board. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first half in a 4-point game. 30-26 is our score. A little bit of a low-scoring contest. As now here is a three on the way. This one is no good. Kaler with a rebound as Tran can't come away with it, as he was looking for his third consecutive long ball. Brackey on the baseline. He's going to attack. Swings out Kirkland. Here's a big three on the way, and it's good. Rattles it home. Kirkland with a big three-point attempt, and he knocks it down, and it's a 1-point game.
Yes, Kirkland ends the drought right there for the Red Hawks. They were struggling late right there, and he got them going.
Simpson 3 of 10 from beyond the arc here in this first half. Minute 15 to go now. Simpson in that 2-3 zone. Now they're a little bit of a matchup zone. McNiff catches it on the baseline. McNiff holds. Nice baseline feed. Oh, and it pops out. It was a slip on the on-ball screen. Turan misses the layup. Here's Brackey. Transition. Kaler gets inside. Drop-off pass and a bad turnover. He hesitated trying to find Brackey, and a bad pass there up the floor. Turan, lob pass to Sanchez on an alley-oop attempt, and he overthrew him. Oh my, that might have brought the rim down.
About to be another dunk attempt by Josh Sanchez. That would have been his fourth. He's getting too many easy baskets.
That time just not a good pass. It's the right idea. Under a minute to go here in the first half. You stay tuned for our halftime report brought to you by Gatorade, as we will break down our first half stats. Brackey with a nice take to the rim. Misses on the right-hand finish. 31 seconds, and now a great job from Earl Scheck-Snyder on the defensive end as he causes the turnover from Joe McNiff in the backcourt.
Yes, great job by Scheck-Snyder. McGriff did not even think about him being there at the time, and then just made a move and threw it out of bounds. Wasn't ready for it.
Well, on the outlet pass, Pioneers have been trying to move it up the floor. It might not be a bad idea for Simpson to try and control that outlet pass and not let them advance it so quickly. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock now at 20 as Kirkland holds up top. As he's setting up the offense, throws to Kaler. Deep three-point range. We've actually seen him hit it there for a couple of times in this young season. Scheck-Snyder's going to come off an on-ball screen. Now to Kaler on the flare screen. He's got a deep three on the way, and he knocks it down. Simpson retakes the lead, 32-30. 8 seconds to go here in this first half. Here is Harris. 3 seconds. Deep three on the way. It's no good. Kaler with a rebound. He fires from midcourt. Oh, my goodness. That one was remarkably close. And that will end a fun first half here from Simpson University. Back and forth the last 10 minutes of this game. And we are going to take a break. The Red Hawks lead it here 32-30. And you're listening to Simpson Red Hawk Radio Network.
We undeniable. We undeniable. Undeniable.
undeniable.
What time is it? Fraction of a second. The moment. Time to own it. What time is it? You know what time it is. Take it.
This summer you could win tickets every hour to concerts of your choice. Right. But only with Pepsi.
You still got the polar bear?
Pop open music every hour with Pepsi. This summer you can sweat, all right?
We love sweat. No, we love a certain kind of sweat. Because while we all sweat, not all sweat is created equal. We love the sweat that comes from pushing yourself. The kind that's made at the edge of potential. The kind that's made from getting up and getting back up. Because that's where sweat lost becomes strength gained. That's the sweat that helps us beat yesterday, that turns setbacks into the backstory. Yeah, that's the sweat we love. That's the sweat we live to replace. That's the sweat that comes out when greatness goes in. Everything you need to keep sweating.
I mean, defensively, I'm a liability. Everybody knows that. Hey, you know what it's going to be like if I win a chance to play Dwayne Wade? Picture this.
The place has that playoff vibe, but more intense because on the court, it's just me and him. He's trying to lock me up, but I display my moves. Is that ball on a string? Is any of this legal? Well, that's not my problem. That's Wade's problem, because I'm driving like someone cut my brakes and it's time for takeoff.
This is your captain speaking. Please remain seated. We're expecting a little turbulence because
I will be crushing the rim! Game over, and then I fly into the atmosphere!
He's right behind me, isn't he?
The whole time.
Go to sweatwiththebest.com for a chance to win athletic experiences by entering access codes from specially marked bottles.
A little awkward being on the market again, but I actually tried the online thing, which I don't know. I guess I'm just hoping for a caring and nurturing relationship, you know, one that's going somewhere. Like I take them where they're going, and they buy me Chevron with Techron. I mean, yeah, you know, what can I say? I'm a romantic.
Your car takes care of you. Care for it. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car.
All right, now I just look desperate.
Well, I got a life coach.
What's that like?
Wake up! Take the stairs. Say hello.
Hello.
Not him, her.
Hello.
No. 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 No.
You don't need a life coach. Subway makes better choices easy, like the low-fat, sweet onion chicken teriyaki. All white meat, crisp veggies, freshly baked bread, under 400 calories. Subway, eat fresh.
Come on, use your head.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Explosively cherry.
I have a past. Don't live in it. I have a future. Not thinking about it. I focus on this step, this obstacle, this moment. It's mine. I own it. I take today.
How will I know?
You'll know.
Being here at Simpson showed me that having a
got to hear the hearts of some of the people that
the most impactful thing for me here being at Simpson is
a big reason why I chose Simpson was the Christian atmosphere and just
my culture studies major. It's a Christian college. My name is Rachel and I've been here for 3 years. I chose Simpson because what it had to offer me was what I wanted. Life as a nursing student is intense and different. It's unlike any other students here. We are either here in the classroom, in the sim lab, or the hospital. We learn to serve people as a whole individual, not just treating them medically. Here we're taught to also deal with their mind and spirit emotions. I'm a part of someone's birth or someone's death or a pivotal moment in time for them. As a student, it's really good preparation for my career because what I'm doing here is what I'm going to be doing at my job.
Back here for the half, Connor Sutton, Carlton McAllister here calling this one as the Red Hawks lead by 2 at the half. Really, they're not doing that great of a job shooting the basketball. 12 of 32, just 37%, but they still lead. Got to be feeling good if you're Jim Holcomb going into the half.
Oh, I definitely would be feeling good if I was Jim Holcomb, especially because of the fact that there has been so many fast break points given up by the Red Hawks. They can easily be blowing this team out if they stop all those.
Absolutely. Mark Kirkland early in this game had a couple of wonderful passes. He has 4 assists. And really tonight, he's looked a lot more comfortable attacking the basket. Why do you think that is?
You know, early on in the year, he had just come off of his surgery. Right now, he's starting to get into a groove. Coach had him rested at the end of the year, said he couldn't play anymore, just wanted him to be fresh for conference, and he's looking really fresh.
Simpson has caused 12 turnovers in this first half, only had 7, so that's been a +5 in that category. They also have 10 points off turnovers, but on the other end, they've allowed 7 points off turnovers, and even on made buckets, Antelope Valley has had easy opportunities at the rim. How does Simpson stop that in the second half?
They need to stop the ball before the three-point line. That's what needs to happen. And also, you saw one turnover that happened towards the end of the first half where Sheck Snyder stopped the ball in the backcourt, and there was a turnover.
Absolutely.
And so they need to stop the ball earlier.
Right.
If they're going to stop Antelope's fast break.
Simpson being out-rebounded 22-17 here in this first half, but regardless, they're playing pretty well. I mean, for this team, this 2-0 Antelope Valley team, they didn't really know what to expect. They've run a couple different defenses, which appeared to stump Simpson early on, but as they got into a little bit more of a groove, they're playing pretty well.
Yes, they're playing really well. Josh Brackey is doing a good job of making a couple of cuts here and there.
He has.
Jacob Kaler turns it on a little later on. And like you said earlier, Marcus Kirkland is leading. He has more assists than Antelope Valley has as a team.
If you got one thing that you want Simpson to focus on in this second half, what is it?
I would say stop the ball earlier, take away Antelope Valley's fast break points, and this game will be it could be a blowout.
It could be. They played very well against UC Merced. Simpson did, and really it was because of their offense. Their defense is starting to slowly become what is the top defense in the league, comparing it up to Cal Maritime, which is a very, very good defensive team, especially on the help side. So hopefully Simpson can continue to get better even in the second half, and with a 4-game homestand, they can relax. They're sleeping in their own bed, and which is very important when you talk to some of these guys. They're very happy to be back home, and it's going to be important as they look to go 4-0 here on this homestand.
Yeah, Simpson does not get a lot of home games during their preseason schedule. So right now they're looking really comfortable right now in their home gym. It's just like I said earlier. It's just the defense that has to slow down. They're doing a great job on once they get into the half-court set and on their defense, but it's just the fast break. If they could just stop that transition defense is going to be key for them in this second half if they're going to shut this team down.
Well, Josh Sanchez, the big man for Antelope Valley, had a couple of unbelievable dunks in that first half. They weren't very flashy, but my was he up there a long time. Almost had a huge one on an alley-oop attempt, and I kind of hate to say this, but I kind of want to see more.
Yes, that kid can bring the house down.
Yeah, he quieted the crowd a number of times. And really, if you're Simpson, you might try to throw one down and get this crowd up and excited. There's quite a pretty good attendance here tonight, but really we haven't heard them a whole lot. Hasn't been a whole lot of outstanding plays from Simpson. A couple of nice behind-the-back passes from Mark Kirkland. But other than that, it's been a pretty low-scoring affair. Simpson shooting 38%. We talked about that earlier. Antelope Valley 44. So a minute and a half left in this half. Redhawks trying to go 1-0 at home and become the sole command of second place in the Cal-Pac Conference here tonight.
Yeah, you were saying a little bit earlier about the crowd. They haven't seen too many home games here.
That's right.
So this is their first experience. Hopefully the Redhawks can give them a win tonight, and the crowd can see what Simpson's men's basketball is all about.
Last time they were on this home floor, they played New Hope Christian and really dominated that game, winning by 13. So hopefully in this second half, they can start to pull away a little bit and get a comfortable win where they're not worried about losing in the late moments.
Yes, and that will actually get the crowd going quite a bit just
Absolutely.
to see the Redhawks win tonight.
Absolutely. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the start of the second half. You've been watching Simpson Redhawk Sports Network. Thanks, man.
Being here at Simpson showed me that having a
got to hear the hearts of some of the people that
The most impactful thing for me here being at Simpson is
a big reason why I chose Simpson was the Christian atmosphere and just
I'm a cultural studies major. It's a Christian college. My name is Rachel, and I've been here for 3 years. I chose Simpson because what it had to offer me was what I wanted. Life as a nursing student is intense and different. It's unlike any other students here. We are either here in the classroom, in the sim lab, or the hospital. We learn to serve people as a whole individual, not just treating them medically. Here we're taught to also deal with their mind and spirit emotions. I'm a part of...
Back here to start the second half, 32-30, as the Pioneers will start the second half with the ball. A nice baseline feed, but the reverse layup is no good from Josh Sanchez. Tried to use his right hand on the left side instead of using his left. Gave him a tough angle, as Simpson now using their first possession of the ball game. Ball gets knocked into the hands of Brackey. Might have been a foul there. Kind of shocked there wasn't, but a turnover. Not a good way to start the second half for Simpson. Frankie Tran, catch and release from the baseline. No good. Kirkland flies in to catch the rebound. Here he comes in transition. Now on the right angle to Kaler. He gets right inside, and he is fouled. He'll head to the line as he tried to go back to his right hand instead of using his left. He will head to the line. Just the first team foul in this second half.
And once again, it's Kaler at the line. He, like I said earlier, he is not afraid to bang bodies. He gets there quite often.
Kaler has been to the line 138 times this season, made 104 at 75%. First free throw is good. Bobby Johnson picks up the second personal as Kaler knocks down both. 34-30 here in just under a minute gone by here in the second half. Both teams with the same starters that they started the first quarter with. McNiff to the rim. He's fouled, and he will head to the line. Bassetti holding his arms up, saying, "No, I was going straight up." But Kaler's going to pick up the personal, his second personal.
Yeah, you can tell tonight foul trouble is not going to be a problem for either team because they have not been to the line very much tonight.
McNiff knocks down the first. Both teams in that first half did not have a player in double figures. Turan led Antelope Valley in scoring with 8, and Brackey had 8.
And that could be because of earlier on in the beginning of the game, the Red Hawks were having a hard time getting easy buckets, so they were using up a lot of the clock.
They were. Especially with the 3-2 and 2-3 zones, they were making a lot of extra passes before finally getting it inside. McNiff's second free throw, it pops out, and Bassetti with the rebound. That's number 6 for him. 19 minutes to go in this one. Kaler looks back out now to Kirkland. Kirkland's going to hesitate, comes off a screen, throws back to the baseline of Delamarter. He's going to attack. He goes up. Wild shot attempt. It's no good. And now here comes Antelope Valley in transition. 2-on-2 to the rim. Pull up from about 14 on the floater is good.
And see, that is not going to work. Marcus Kirkland just backed up the whole time. He needs to stop the ball in transition. And a 3 right there by Jacob Kaler. Way to push the ball by Marcus Kirkland to Jacob, and he hits the 3 right there.
Kaler hesitated in that first half. That time he did not, and he knocks it down. 37-33. McNiff off an on-ball screen, hesitates. Now right back to the baseline. Josh Sanchez now to the right angle. Looks inside, now back up top. Here's Brian Harris. Harris scored that last basket for Antelope Valley. Harris off a screen, now goes back the opposite direction, goes hard to the rim, right hand finish, no good. Offensive rebound. Sanchez gets it knocked out of his hands, and Brackey comes away with it. Here's Kirkland in transition. Mark Kirkland, drop-off pass, Delamarter, up fakes once, pounds the dribble, goes up and lays it in. Beautiful feed there from Kirkland, picking up his 5th assist. Other way, here comes Antelope Valley. Kaler in double figures with 10. He leads everybody in scoring. As now, Brian Harris with it on the right angle. Comes off a screen. Simpson just switched it with a guard-to-guard screen. Turan inside. He is fouled. It'll be way before the shot. It'll be on Mark Kirkland with a push.
Exactly how the last half started off, except for it was opposite. Antelope Valley had 2 fouls, and the Red Hawks had 1, and now it's switched.
Ball inbound to the baseline to Turan. 17.5 to go here in this one. Step back 3 from Turan off the pick. This one's short. Kirkland rebound. He's on the move. Ahead to Kaler. Kaler to the rim. He lays it in. Again, a beautiful feed up the floor to Mark Kirkland. Assist number 6, and Kaler has 13.
Yes, he's on pace for a double-double at least tonight, Marcus Kirkland. He's doing a great job of facilitating the offense.
Turan an open 3. This one's short. He's starting to struggle shooting the basketball. He's only knocked down a couple 3 balls, which is his specialty. Kaler, now Bassetti gets it inside. He spins, goes right to the rim. He's fouled, and the bucket will count. Pretty spin move to the rim there from the freshman Joe Bassetti.
And the Red Hawks are starting just as hot as they started in the first half and doing a great job of getting right to the paint.
They have extended this lead to the largest of the game. It's at 10, 43-33, as the Simpson Red Hawks really starting to score the ball with ease in transition. Bassetti tonight playing very well, looking for point number 5. He can't get the free throw. 3 minutes gone by here in the second half. Simpson's defense ramping up here for their home opener. Here's Turan. Now swings to the baseline, or excuse me, the wing to McNiff. Tough 3. This one's no good. High bounce, and he gets the friendly bounce. Wow, that one went 10 feet off the rim up in the air. 43-36. Kaler to the rim, and a foul as Kadeem Minor, who just checked into the game, will pick up the personal.
And that's Kaler again, drawing the contact. Didn't get to the line that time, didn't get the ball up, but they're still going to maintain possession and get a fresh shot clock.
Frankie Turan, we talked about he's struggling a little bit. 3 of 10 from the floor. Shot a high percentage all year, but so far not tonight. Brackey faces up on the right elbow. Now spins, goes back with the right hand half hook. It's just a bit short, and Turan tracks down the rebound. Brackey still with 8. Now here's McNiff. He steps back. He's going to try again for 3. This one's no good. Offensive rebound, Sanchez. Throws it back into Kirkland. 3-on-2. Here comes Simpson on the break. Kirkland hands it to Delamarter, and he can't hang on. Oh, frustrating play there. Sanchez the other way, and he's going to softly throw it down.
A 4th dunk by him tonight. He's the only one dunking tonight. He's getting easy points.
4-point swing right there as Delamarter, all he had to do was catch it and had a pretty easy attempt. They go down low to him on the left block. Back to the basket, finds Brackey. Brackey up fakes now, pulls up from 14. This is no good. Delamarter's going to run it down, and a new shot clock for Simpson.
Great move by Josh Brackey, though. Just couldn't finish it. Good job by Delamarter getting the rebound.
Bassetti down low to Brackey. Brackey now gets wide open. The left-hand finish is good. He was doubled and then spun away, and both defenders left him for an easy put-in. 45-38. Here's McNiff on the left wing. Now back up top to Nolan Webb. To Minor. Down low, McNiff. McNiff bangs in on Bassetti. The follow-away shot no good. Kirkland keeps it alive, and now here's Simpson on the break. 4-on-1. Kirkland to Delamarter to the rim. And he can't get it. Rebound comes to Minor. Up the floor. McNiff is going to have an easy layup. And he missed it. Are you kidding me?
That is amazing.
And Kirkland now with it. This is unbelievable. Simpson fans loving that. Kirkland now slowing it down, trying to catch his breath. He's played a lot of minutes so far tonight. Hands down to Delamarter. Delamarter inside, goes hard to the rim, changes hands in midair, and he can't get it. 3 point-blank opportunities for both these teams consecutively. They can't get him to go. And now Kirkland knocks it away from behind as Nolan Webb was attacking the basket with his left hand. My goodness, 45-38, 14:42 to go. Substitutions for both teams. Shane Shelton back into the game. Alex Huerta and Rufus Humphrey getting their first stint here in the second half. As 24 seconds on the shot clock as Shelton will have it on the left angle, excuse me. And now he hesitates, swings back now to Nolan Webb, to the baseline. Minor falling away. Nice feed again to Sanchez, and he's got an easy 2-point finish. And Brad Rogers thought it should have been a foul, and the referee thought he called a timeout. So now they're going to correct it, and Rogers was very unhappy.
And that is the 5th dunk by him tonight.
And he's been above the rim for what seems like half this game. 45-40. Simpson led by 10 what seems like just a few minutes ago, but a 7-2 run has shut that down. Bassetti's going to bang in down low on Shelton. He's going to now pull up. No good. Offensive rebound. Now Bassetti again. He can't get it again. Huerta, third chance opportunity. Swings out. Kirkland. Kirkland mishandles the pass. Now regains possession. Hands to Kaler. New shot clock for Simpson on their third chance. On this time down the floor. Huerta on the perimeter at 6'8", handling the ball beautifully. Bassetti gets inside, uses his off arm, and now walks in and lays it in. Wow.
Wow,
Bassetti
he is
with a
very
bucket.
physical down there. Not afraid to go up with any of the big guys.
Absolutely. Here's Sanchez, transition 3. This one's well short. And now Simpson with the ball. Rufus Humphrey with a rebound. 47-40. Humphrey battling down low with Sanchez. Wanting the ball, not going to get it. High block now to Huerta. Huerta gets it knocked away now to Kirkland. Corner 3 on the way, and it's good. 5-0 run for the Redhawks, and it's back to a 10-point lead.
Great ball movement right there by the Redhawks. Big to big, and then right out to the wing player, Marcus Kirkland, for the 3.
Here's Bowman. What a beautiful feed to Sanchez, who lays it in. Bowman goes hard to the rim, drew 2 defenders, and then the up and under pass for an easy lay-in. 50-42. Kaler inside, double team, hands to Bassetti. Bassetti's right to the rim. It's swatted by Sanchez. Bassetti wanted a foul. Here's Shelton in transition. Shelton, pedal to the middle, and he gets a pass knocked out of bounds. Good job there from Kaler getting in to the passing lane as Nolan Webb was going to have a wide open 3-point attempt. Bobby Johnson into the game. Earl Schecksnyder getting his first look off the bench here in the second half. Schecksnyder, a very good perimeter defender. Hasn't played so far in the Cal Pac. As here's Minor on the right angle. Now to Johnson. Johnson's going to attack. Huerta goes right by him. Layup is missed. Schecksnyder now with a rebound in transition. Now he backs it out. Now swings to Kaler. Kaler's going to attack with the right hand. Swings out to Kirkland and a whistle and a travel. Which is a bummer because Mark Kirkland just netted that 3 ball.
Yes.
Kirkland has been pretty hot tonight.
Yes, this is one of his better games. He's playing really well tonight, and he's doing it on every single aspect
He really is.
of the offensive side right now.
8 rebounds to go along with 5 assists and 9 points. Really doing it all from the point guard position. Jacob Bowman, who's been fantastic off the bench. Hands to Nolan Webb. Step back, a 3 off a pick. This is no good. Ball's loose, and somehow it comes to Kadeem Minor. He's fouled, and it just pops out. It'll be, I believe, on Mark Kirkland.
And that's not good defense right there by the Red Hawks. There is 3 players in the paint standing in front of the rim, and somehow he comes up with the ball. Kadeem Minor comes up with the ball out of all 3 of them.
Well, I think what happened was his 2 Simpson players went up for the rebound and collided trying to get it, and it came right back to Antelope Valley's guard. And now Kadeem Minor just airballed the free throw. And the fans love that. Wow.
You don't see that very often, so you got to make sure you call that out.
Especially from a guard. Second one is no good. 0 of 2, 50-42. Simpson on top. 12 minutes to go here in this one. Check Snyder. Had an open lane, now backs it out, wanting to set up the offense. Kirkland on the right angle. Now up top to Kaler. Plenty of time on the shot clock at 15. Check Snyder on the baseline. He's going to attack. In and out dribble now to Kirkland. 10 on the shot clock now. Simpson trying to get something going. Kirkland hesitates to the right hand, gets right inside. Baseline right hand finish, it's no good. Rebound Humphrey, and he puts it back up and in. Pretty move there from Mark Kirkland. Couldn't get the finish, but Humphrey's there to clean up the mess. 10-point game.
I'm telling you, the layups are really hard to come by tonight. We've seen quite a few missed.
Minor digs in down low to Bowman. Bowman spins into the paint, gets it knocked out of his hands, and a foul is called first. And I believe it's going to be on Alex Huerta. I'm not really sure. It's actually going to be on Rufus Humphrey from behind. 11:30 to go in the ball game. When we come back, it'll be Antelope Valley basketball. Simpson leading by 10 here on Simpson Red Hawk Sports Network.
I mean, defensively, I'm a liability. Everybody knows that. Hey, you know what it's going to be like if I win a chance to play Dwayne Wade? Picture this.
The place has that playoff vibe, but more intense because on the court, it's just me and him. He's trying to lock me up, but I display my moves. Is that ball on a string? Is any of this legal? Well, that's not my problem. That's Wade's problem, because I'm driving like someone cut my brakes and it's time for takeoff.
This is your captain speaking. Please remain seated. We're expecting a little turbulence because
I will be crushing the rim! Game over, and then I fly into the atmosphere!
He's right behind me, isn't he?
The whole time.
Go to sweatwiththebest.com for a chance to win athletic experiences by entering access codes from specially marked bottles.
Tickets every hour to concerts of your choice, but only with Pepsi.
You still got the polar bear?
Pop open music every hour with Pepsi.
Back here inside the cage. Simpson up by 10. Really, they led most of this game. There was a stint mid-first half where the Antelope Valley Pioneers took the lead, led by as much as 4, but since then, the Red Hawks have been in control.
Yes, they've done a very good job of ball movement and pushing the ball. Marcus Kirkland was doing exactly what he was doing earlier on in the game and facilitating the fast break and facilitating the offense and making sure they get easy baskets.
Well, what's been a big part of this game so far is Simpson is holding Antelope Valley to 4 of 15 shooting from 3. They're the 3rd-ranked team in the country at 43%. Here's Bowman, quick release off the feed, falling away, can't get it, and the rebound is controlled by the Red Hawks. 11:15 to go as Garrett Thompson getting his first in off the bench. The skilled outside shooter. Huerta to Scheck-Snyder to Garrett Thompson. Now to Kaler on the left angle. Simpson now moving it pretty well. Now Thompson right back to Kaler. He's going to try a deep left wing 3. It is short. Bounces off the rim. Huerta battle for the offensive rebound. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Simpson basketball. Great job there by Alex Huerta, battling through 2 defenders, two Pioneers to try to get that offensive rebound.
Yeah, Simpson has to do a better job. They got out-rebounded in the first half, so they're trying to do a little bit better job in getting on the boards.
Thompson with it on the baseline, now inbounds to Kaler. Kaler now holds back to Scheck-Snyder. 25 on the shot clock as it was reset. Kaler to Scheck-Snyder. He gets inside. Drop-off pass off the foot. It went out of bounds. It's going to stay Simpson basketball with 16 on the shot clock. The drop-off pass through a couple defenders, a little bit of a scary pass there, almost a turnover, but
yeah,
got away with it.
The Pioneers are in a new defense right now. Looks like almost like a high 3-2 that they have.
And they ran that a little bit in the first half. They've kind of been going back and forth between that and the man-to-man. Beautiful feed from Kevin Thompson, the inbound pass, and a great seal from Rufus Humphrey lays it in. His second bucket. Simpson, as now they double. Turan, it's knocked away, and it's out of bounds. And Rufus Humphrey and Earl Schexnayder both very ecstatic on the sideline. 10:33 to go in this game. Simpson leading by 12. It's their largest lead of the night. Inbounds now to Bowman. Up fakes with the head. Now hands to Bobby Johnson. Johnson bangs in. Looks, now finds back up top to Nolan Webb. He's going to hesitate. Comes off a pick. They hedge hard. Now they leave Johnson. Johnson goes right to the rim. Double clutch. It's knocked away and a steal. Here comes Simpson. 4-on-1. Schexnayder. In and out dribble. Hands off Kaler. And it's knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. Good defense there from Nolan Webb.
And Bobby Johnson looked to have tweaked his ankle or something like that, or maybe he was just upset. But, yeah, it looks like the coach is going to get him out of the game right now because he was stumbling a little bit.
Yeah, he's going to nonchalantly jog off the floor. Maybe just frustrated with himself.
He's
Josh
been
Sanchez,
frustrated all night. Yeah, he's been having a bad night, it seems like.
Josh Sanchez comes back into the game. Simpson again has it on the baseline. 26 on the shot clock as they inbound it now to Schexnayder. Simpson only with 6 bench points tonight compared to 13 for Antelope Valley. Back in that 3-2 zone. Schexnayder to Thompson. Deep right wing three. It's too strong. My goodness, that one was from around 27 feet. Beyond NBA range. Here's Bowman. Walks inside. Now to Turan. Hasn't played in a couple of minutes. Plays near 30. Turan gets it blocked from behind. And a whistle and a blocking foul is called as Rufus Humphrey tried to take the charge as Alex Huerta came to block it from behind.
Yes, it looked like Humphrey was there on time, but he was inside the circle, it looks like. So, yeah, that's going to be 2 shots for the Pioneers.
Frankie Turan at the line, trying to cut the lead to 10. 9:47 to go. Brackey and Kirkland, the starters, will come back into the game here in between free throws. Turan has really struggled tonight as he knocks down free throw number 1.
He got hot at one point, hit 2 threes in a row, and after that he's been silent.
He has been. Just 8 points on 3 of 10 shooting, a rebound and an assist, averaging 16 points a game, and really one of the more efficient players. Shoots above 50% from three-point range on the year as he knocks down the second one, and just shy of 50% from the field. But so far tonight, that has not been the case. Both free throws are good, 54-44. 9:45 to go here in this one. And the Calpac home opener for the Redhawks here inside the cage. Kirkland comes back into the game for Thompson. Now to Schexnayder. To Kirkland. Right wing three on the way. This one's no good. Humphrey comes away with the rebound. He goes back up and he finishes strong. Since Rufus Humphrey has come off the bench, he has played marvelous.
Yes, he's had a lot of easy layups. Just being aggressive and getting to the paint. He's done very well. And there's a steal right there by Schexnayder, and he gets fouled.
He's fouled before the shot on a bump from behind from Frankie Turan. And the Simpson bench absolutely loves it. 56-44. Just a 14 foul on the Pioneers. 5 so far for the Redhawks. As now appears to be some fluid on the basketball as Jacob Bowen just rubs it off on his jersey. Inbounds now to Rufus Humphrey. Again, that 3-2 zone. They're going to trap Humphrey. He's got nowhere to go. Loses it. Now gets it back. Throws a pass to Schexnayder. Got to make sure you take care of the ball. Here's Bassetti on the baseline. Goes down low. Brackey. He's double teamed. Gets it knocked away. Now gets it back. 17 on the shot clock. And he throws it away. And it's going to be a backcourt violation. Pioneer defense right there suffocating on a couple of different Red Hawk players.
Yes, seems like the Pioneers are getting a little desperate now, getting aggressive now, trying to get some easy turnovers.
Absolutely. Under 9 minutes to go here in the second half. 12-point game, 56-44. Here's Bowman. He attacks. It's what he's doing so well. In and out dribble. Nicely done. Now falls away. Here's Turan for 3, and it's good. Frankie Turan now with 13, his third long ball of the night. 56-47.
And the Red Hawks have to beware of that because that's exactly how the Pioneers got back in the game last time.
Ball knocked away from Bassetti, gets it back. Now gets inside, digs in down low, shot up and no good. On a tough attempt there from Bassetti, drawing a lot of contact. In transition, here's Brian Harris, now back to McNiff. McNiff now holds on the left angle, goes now to Bowman. Bowman has done most of the dribble penetration, now backs in twice on Brackey, falls away from 14. This one's not close. Scheck-Snyder with a rebound. Here comes Simpson on the break. Scheck-Snyder to Kirkland, now to the baseline, Humphrey. Humphrey now holds, he's a soft double team, escapes, now to Scheck-Snyder, swings out Bassetti. Bassetti not really a three-point attempt, now they go to Humphrey. Humphrey's going to attack with the left hand, gets inside, loses on his way to the rim, drops off to Brackey, and an easy lay-in. Little bit of a benefit of the doubt there as Humphrey got it knocked away, but then had an easy drop-off pass to Josh Brackey.
Yes, and that's happened quite a few times where the Pioneers commit and then they get lost, and there's a turnover right there.
Here's Kirkland in transition, up the floor to Scheck-Snyder to the rim. It's swatted by Sanchez. Oh my goodness. And now Bassetti tries to pick up a foul in the backcourt on the offensive end and kind of flopping. And a good foul there by Scheck-Snyder reaching in the backcourt. Allows Simpson to set up their defense. And this will get us to a timeout. Delamarter and Kaler will check in when we resume play. Simpson up by 11, 58-47. 7.5 to go here in this one in the Cal Pac opener. You're listening to Simpson Red Hawk Sports Network.
It is a little awkward being on the market again, but I actually tried the online thing, which, I don't know. I guess I'm just hoping for a caring and nurturing relationship, you know, one that's going somewhere. Like I take them where they're going, and they buy me Chevron with Techron. I mean, you know, what can I say? I'm a romantic.
Your car takes care of you. Care for it. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car.
All right, now I just look desperate. It is.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Explosively cherry.
Simpson up by 11, and really tonight, Carlton, Simpson has stayed with the game plan, going to their two leading scorers, Jacob Kaler and Josh Brackey, relying on Mark Kirkland and Delamarter a little bit. They've played very well, and especially their starters.
Yes, Kirkland is leading right now in rebounds and assists, so he's doing a great job.
From the point guard position, so yeah, he's done a great job, absolutely.
Doing a great job helping them out.
Still being out-rebounding Antelope Valley now by 2, 35-33. Mark Kirkland really hasn't got much of a break tonight. We saw him get a break about 5 minutes ago in this game. Here's Brian Harris, guarded in deep three-point range up top. Now on the left angle to Kadeem Minor, right back to Harris. 15 on the shot clock. Harris off a screen, in and out dribble to the left hand, hesitates, stutter step now to the baseline to Sanchez. 10 on the shot clock. Back up top, Harris. Harris with Humphrey on him. 6 on the clock. Comes off a screen. Hesitates. He's going to try a deep 2. It's no good. Offense rebound, Minor. Minor shuffled his feet. The second chance opportunity, and he's fouled. Wow, it looked like he traveled as he came down with the rebound. Trying to regain his footing. But nonetheless, he'll head to the line. Brackey picks up just his second. Nobody really in foul trouble for either team. Minor's the only one who's even close. He's got 3. Well, Carlton, you talked about it. Mark Kirkland is playing a very good all-around game. He's got 5 assists, 8 rebounds, 9 points. Probably his best all-around game so far this year.
Yes, he's doing a great job right now, and he's really keeping this team going offensively besides the fast breaks.
Trying to cut it to single digits on that free throw. Couldn't do it. 58-48, 6:50 to go. They send Sanchez now up top on the 3-2 zone for a little more length. They're trying to get deflections. Here's Kaler. Inside Humphrey. Swings down to the baseline to Brackey. Back to Kaler. 4-3. It's good. Jacob Kaler continues to shoot it well here in conference play. He's got 18, leading all scorers.
Great movement by the big man, Rufus Humphreys.
Quick whistle and a foul. But a great again from Josh Brackey. The great awareness from the redshirt freshman. Use the extra pass, finding the talented outside shooter. And Jacob Kaler who really struggled early on. Kaler did shooting the basketball. He's really picked it up. Now at 18 points.
The transfer from Southern Oregon, that's what he does well, shoot the ball.
He's now 4 of 8 from beyond the arc.
And started off missing his first 3. So he's heated up.
Absolutely. Frankie Tran at the line. Kaler just picked up his 3rd personal load. Got to be a little careful with 6.5 remaining in this game. Don't want to pick up a 4th foul if you're Jacob Kaler.
Yes, he's shooting very well as of late, and so they do not want to lose him right now. Him and Josh Brackett have been doing a great job scoring tonight.
They have been. Alex Huerta just came back into the game for Brackett. Probably will be a short stint, as now a 2-2-1 press from Antelope Valley, and now Kaler just overthrows Kirkland, and a bad turnover there.
Everybody's looking around. They don't know what happened. Everybody's confused about that pass.
Yeah, he just airmailed him right there, 61-50. Here's Brian Harris, left angle now to Minor. They go down low to Turan. Turan, tough shot attempt around Jacob Kaler is good, and the lead has been cut to 9. 61-52, 6 minutes to go. Kaler now trying to advance the ball up the floor with a pass. They go now to Huerta. Huerta now slowing it down. Great poise from the big man. Very intelligent. A very high basketball IQ.
Great passer also when he gets down low.
Absolutely.
He gets the ball down low.
Here's Kirkland to Kaler. Deep 3-point range on the right angle. Now to the baseline to Humphrey. Humphrey gets it knocked away and a turnover. Transition. Here's 3-on-2. Harris to the rim. Goes right at Delamarter. Draws the contact and scores it without a whistle. Delamarter tried to take the charge. Couldn't get it. It's all of a sudden, it's a 7-point game. Kaler now to Mark Kirkland. To Alex Huerta. Huerta dump off pass and he throws it behind him. And a turnover.
And right as I say he's a great passer, he throws that one right out of bounds.
Yeah.
I think I jinxed that one.
It happens. Jim Holcomb wants to call for time. All of a sudden, it's a 3-possession game. 5:19 to go. We got a good finish up and coming for you here inside the cage. You're listening to Simpson Redhawks Sports Network.
We undeniable. We undeniable. Undeniable. We undeniable.
You can win tickets every hour to concerts of your choice, but only with Pepsi.
You still got the polar bear.
Pop open music every hour with Pepsi.
Back here from Simpson University, to take a look at the beautiful campus as the Hawk shot view. As play resumes, as Antelope Valley a chance to cut it to a 2-possession game. Here's Brian Harris now for 3, and Frankie Turan knocks it down. 4-point game with 5 minutes to go. Antelope Valley has all of a sudden made this a close game. Brackey now to Kaler as they advance it up the floor. Kaler's now going to get fouled on the 3 attempt. Kaler's done it a couple of times this year, but really, I'm not a huge fan of that. From a fan perspective, he up fakes and just goes right into Jacob Bowen, but he will head to the line.
Well, they've seen him hit so many threes tonight. Like you said, he's 4 of 8, and so I'd put a hand up too, and that's what ends up happening. Very, very good shooter, and he gets the calls.
Kaler knocks down free throw number 1. These are big free throws. Still 5 minutes to go. But really, every point is going to matter down the stretch of this game. Simpson back with their starting lineup. I imagine that's the group that they will close with. But you never know. Could see some substitutions. Alex Huerta, Rufus Humphrey have both played good in this game. Kaler knocks down all 3. Clutch free throws, 64-57. Antelope Valley will be at the line the remainder of this game. Here is Frankie Turan, guarded by Kaler. Got to be careful he doesn't get another three attempt. Here's an alley-oop pass now to Sanchez, who lays it in on the backdoor feed. 64-59. It's been a couple of easy attempts as of late. Here's a lob pass down the floor to Kaler. Thought about trying it for three. Now he's going to back it out. Wisely so. Got to use some clock here. 5-point game. 4.5 remaining in the ball game. Kaler hands to Bassetti. Simpson trying to get it in down low. Now they go to the high block. Delamarter. Cross-court pass. Kaler. Quick release. Left wing three. It's good.
Goodness, that boy is on fire.
He is on fire. 67-59. Couple in and out dribbles, and now Kaler in comes with a steal on the baseline of Tran. Now back down low, and Kirkland has a steal. 2-on-1. Kirkland to the rim, and he's fouled. It'll head to the line. A chance to push it back to double digits here with just under 4 minutes to go.
My goodness, Jacob Kaler is lighting up the Pioneers right now.
He is playing one of the best games we've seen him play so far in conference. He had 23 the other night, or I think 24 actually, against Merced. Has 24 again tonight. Redhawks now shooting 7 of 17 from 3, 9 of 10 from the line, as Mark Kirkland knocks down free throw number 1. Kirkland now in double figures with 10 points on that made free throw as Brian Harris checks out. Miles Nolan Webb into the game, the senior out of San Diego, California. Kirkland in his senior season has battled knee issues all year, actually had surgery on him on his meniscus. As Carlton talked about earlier, just trying to get comfortable with that knee. 69-59. Redhawks back with a 10-point lead. 4 minutes to go. Still a long way from being over. Frankie Turan goes hard to the rim. Right-hand finish. Smoked it. And a late whistle and a foul is called. And that is going to be number 4 on Kaler.
Oh, man. And that is not somebody they want to lose right now. He is playing lights out.
He is. He's been marvelous shooting the basketball. Turan at the line. Simpson now going to put Rufus Humphrey into the game, I think, for Kaler. Knocks down free throw number 1, and they are.
And Frankie Turan has been doing a great job keeping the Pioneers in this game.
Well, he was 3 of 10 early on, but since then he has caught fire as well. He's got 21 points, 6 of 13 from the floor. He's been one of the main cogs to get this team back into the game. Both free throws good, 69-62. Simpson with really a point guard, as now the clock did not start. Mark Kirkland is really the only ball handler on the floor, and when this team is pressing, I'm kind of surprised that Jim Holcomb's not going to elect to go to another guard here. 69-61. And a turnover here could be costly. Simpson trying to ice this game with 4 minutes to go. Kirkland, wise lob pass now to Rufus Humphrey. They go back to Brackey, nearly throws it away, and now he does. Not a good pass there for Humphrey. 3-on-2. Here's Minor, dump off pass, and a whistle and a foul, and the basket will count. Nolan Webb with the bucket. Humphrey with a turnover and then picks up the foul. And now Jim Holcomb's going to send Scheck-Snyder in.
Try and counter that press that's going on right now. Exactly like you said, they have no ball handler except for Marcus Kirkland, and there's the turnover that you were exactly saying would happen.
Well, Rufus Humphrey had a couple opportunities to make the simple pass, but tried to throw it down low to Brackey. Pass was off the mark. This free throw is good. 5-point game, a 5-0 run. It's been a game of runs tonight, as basketball usually is, but it's been especially important tonight. Kirkland on the pass from Scheck-Snyder. He slows it down. Simpson again wanting to use some clock. 3:15 to go, 69-64. Kaler's been the main scorer as of late. He's on the bench with 4 fouls. Scheck-Snyder to Kirkland. 10 on the clock. Back to Scheck-Snyder up top to Kirkland. He's going to step in, fires a right wing 3, and he knocks it down. Mark Kirkland with 14 and an 8-point lead for the Redhawks. 72-64, under 3 to go. Here's Minor, guarded by Scheck-Snyder. In and out dribble, stutter step into the rim, lays it in. Just overpowers Earl Scheck-Snyder, attacking the basket. 72-66, 2:40 to go. Scheck-Snyder nearly turns it over. Brackey, lob pass. Now Kirkland to Delamarter on the baseline. Kirkland passed up an open 3. Looked like he thought about it.
Yes, he really wanted to shoot that one, but he pulled it out. He's smart. Use this clock right now. You guys are up. Use the clock.
9 seconds on the shot clock. Cather comes on the scores table. He's going to check in. Kirkland gets inside. Split dribble inside Brackey. Brackey is fouled. It'll head to the line. Great job creating the offense there for Mark Kirkland, and really he's been doing it all.
And that was about to be another assist from right there. Josh Brackey's going to the line for an easy 2 shots.
72-66. Both teams in the penalty. 4th personal foul on Kadeem Minor.
Passed up on the 3-point shot right there because he just made the last one, so I know he was feeling hot. He wanted to shoot a heat check right there instead.
Brackey's first free throw is good. Only 2 starters into the game right now for Brad Rogers' Pioneers. The rest are bench players. Kadeem Minor, Miles Nolan Webb, as well as Jacob Bowman. Those 3 guys have played great off the bench as a unit. And Brad Rogers is electing to, looks like, finish this game. Brackey knocks down on both free throws. Simpson in this game, 13 of 14 from the line, and a lot of them have been here in the big bonus. 2 minutes to go. Minor comes off a pick. Right angle. Nolan Webb, 4-3. No good. Rebound loose. And it comes to Turan. Turan now falls away. His floater is good. And now a timeout called by Brad Rogers. 6-point game with 1:57 to go. Redhawks have been trying to put this game away for the last couple minutes, but the Pioneers are hanging on. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the finish of this one here from Simpson University. Back here from Simpson University, 1:57 to go. Simpson with 3 players in double figures scoring the basketball. Kirkland with 14, Brackey with 14, and Kaler with 24. Simpson has it, needing to go the length of the floor, trying to break this press. Brackey almost threw it behind Kaler out of bounds. Simpson does now break the press. Schexnayder hesitates with the left hand. Now throws cross court to Kirkland. They are denying Jacob Kaler. Kirkland inside and gets it knocked away out of bounds. Oh my goodness, it's going to be Pioneer basketball. And Kirkland can't believe it. Big turnover there, 6-point game, minute 40 to go now.
Yes, that is not what the Red Hawks were looking for.
And here is Minor. He advances the ball. Now throws to the corner. Turan, tough 3. It's no good. Brackey with the rebound. His 5th on the night. Kirkland in transition. He's double teamed in the backcourt now to Schexnayder. Simpson might get an easy bucket here if they hurry. Now they go to the baseline. Brackey thought about trying for 3. Kaler calling for the ball. Beautiful move there from Schexnayder. Gets to the rim, hangs in the air, and he lays it in with the right hand.
Great move. I would have liked for them to use a little bit more clock, but 2 points extends this lead.
Minor for 3. He answers back. And a quick timeout is called by the Pioneers. 76-71 with a minute to go. This one, once again, still not over, but a big bucket there from Earl Schexnayder.
Yep, you stop ball in transition, that does not happen.
Simpson trying to close out the first home game here in the Calpac Conference. We'll be back in just a moment here for the remaining minute and 6 seconds here from Simpson University.
A little awkward being on the market again, but I actually tried the online thing, which I don't know. I guess I'm just hoping for a caring and nurturing relationship, you know, one that's going somewhere. Like I take them where they're going, and they buy me Chevron with Techron. I mean, yeah, you know, what can I say? I'm a romantic.
Your car takes care of you. Care for it. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car.
All right, now I just look desperate.
Simpson has it on the baseline. They're going to try to get it ball in bounds. Schexnayder's doubled quickly. They throw to Kaler. Kaler now to Brackey. Brackey nearly gets it knocked away. Now drops it off to Kaler, advancing the ball with the press. Delabar has nobody guarding him, trying to find a pass now to Kaler. And I imagine that Simpson's going to use all of the clock here. Kaler inside to the rim. Blocked! And it comes now to the Pioneers in transition. Minor almost gets a bad pass. Now they swings. And now they hold. Here is Nolan Webb to the rim. And he is fouled. Didn't see what kind of foul it was. And apparently it's going to be on Josh Brackey.
Man, that is not good at all. That stops the clock. And
the bucket was good.
Wow. I didn't see them make it.
I didn't think it went in. And now referees are going to talk about it. And, well, they put the points up on the board, and I was shocked because the basket should not have count. The bucket is going to count. Now they're going to talk to the scores table and see what they saw. Jim Holcomb arguing, saying that should not have counted. I looked like it hung on the rim and then popped off. Obviously, it's pretty easy to see. It just seems like nobody was really paying attention.
He's saying right there that they're going to shoot two. The basket did not go in.
Basket did not count. Wow. Very controversial here in the final minute. And Miles Nolan Webb is going to shoot two big free throws, trying to cut it to a one-possession game. It'll be interesting to see, depending on if Miles Nolan Webb knocks down these free throws, if Pioneers are going to have to foul. I imagine they will. 5.6 differential in the shot clock and the game clock. 76-72. And Simpson wants to get the ball in their hands of their guards. And really even Josh Brackey to shoot the free throws. Second one is good. And now, once again, Brad Rogers is going to use a timeout. And I believe that's going to be his final timeout. It's a full. We're going to take a break here with 35 seconds remaining in this one. You are watching Simpson Red Hawk Radio Network. I switch it up.
We love sweat. No, we love a certain kind of sweat. Because while we all sweat, not all sweat is created equal. We love the sweat that comes from pushing yourself. The kind that's made at the edge of potential. The kind that's made from getting up and getting back up. Because that's where sweat lost becomes strength gained. That's the sweat that helps us beat yesterday, that turns setbacks into the backstory. Yeah, that's the sweat we love. That's the sweat we live to replace. That's the sweat that comes out when greatness goes in. Everything you need to keep sweating.
Back here from Simpson University, under the final minute, let's take a look at the Sundial Bridge, one of the hallmarks of Redding, California. 76-73, 5.6 differential, Carlton, to the shot clock and the game clock. What do you think Antelope Valley is going to do here? Are they going to foul?
Well, there's quite a few options, but right now the option that I would take if I was them is to try and see if you can get a steal, a trap, or anything in the backcourt and make the Redhawks call the timeout. See if you can get anything and then go from there. I may foul if they don't get a trap or anything in the backcourt.
Earl Schexnayder still in the game, obviously, to break this press. It looks like they're going to go again to this quick trap. Kaler now to Schexnayder. Schexnayder is quickly fouled, and the Pioneers don't like it.
I thought that was quite a quick foul, too, but that's going to send the Redhawks to the line.
Earl Schexnayder, not a great free throw shooter, hasn't played a whole lot of games this year. Really, he's got an awkward-looking shot. Now is Bassetti's going to come into the game for Kaler. They don't want Kaler to pick up his fifth personal foul in case this game does go to overtime.
That's a smart play right there by Jim Holcomb. Keep his leading scorer in the game.
Both teams with 9 team fouls. So Earl Schexnayder to shoot the 1-and-1, trying to ice it. And he misses.
Oh, no.
No timeouts for the Pioneers. A chance to tie. Here's Nolan Webb. He attacks the rim, and he scores it. 1-point game, 76-75. Ball inbounded to Delamarter. Delamarter down the floor to Kirkland. Kirkland by himself. He's fouled, and the basket will count. Mark Kirkland with a huge lay-in.
He has
78-75.
He has done it all tonight, and he is showing it right now late that he is the captain and leader of this team. Great play right there by Marcus Kirkland.
And he is showing his poise on the floor. A chance to score the free throw to pretty much end this game. Still 18 seconds to go, so not really end the game, trying to make it extremely tough for the Pioneers. Kirkland, again, has played incredibly well. Now has 16 points. Knocks down the free throw, and Jim Holcomb's going to call a timeout. Not sure if I like this, though, from Jim Holcomb, because this gives the Pioneers an opportunity to talk strategy and to set up a play.
Exactly. I don't know if that was quite the best move right there, but you know what? Jim Holcomb's going to get his soldiers straight and get them set on what they need to do, and hopefully he comes out with the great plan right here.
Now, also, here's something to think about. You're up 4, 18 seconds to go. You know that this team can shoot the 3-ball well. Do you foul?
You know what? You might just – they may be looking for the quick two, so I don't know if you exactly want to do that because that sends them to the line and sends them for the easy two. There's a lot of scenarios that Jim Holcomb can go through right now, but I don't think I would go about fouling them just yet.
It's going to be interesting to see what both teams elect to do here late in this game. Pioneers out of timeout. So if Simpson gets the ball back after an Antelope Valley bucket and they make the free throws or miss free throws regardless, they cannot advance the ball up the floor on a made basket.
And now
that is key.
I didn't even know that either. And so now if Jacob Kaler comes into the game right now, if Jacob Kaler stays out of the game, the coach Jim Holcomb will not be able to get him back into the game to shoot free throws, and that's going to be key because he's a great free throw shooter.
Well, depending if Antelope Valley, if there is a whistle stoppage, Bassetti's going to come back into the game. Kaler again is on the bench. And a very entertaining and exciting game. They're going to roll the ball up the floor. Now here's Miles Nolan Webb. He gets right by Bassetti, right to the rim, and he lays it in. 4 seconds went by, that's all. Schexnayder is now going to get fouled. And again, I'm not a huge fan of this because Earl Schexnayder, who just missed the front end of the 1-and-1, is going to head to the line to try to make it a 4-point game.
And see, that's what I was scared of. They do not have Jacob Kaler in the game to shoot free throws, and he would have been a great person to get the ball to now.
And also, Bassetti, knowing Schexnayder just missed the first free throw, got to find your point guard, Mark Kirkland, who's been money from the line tonight. Schexnayder's going to shoot 2 this time. 12.8 seconds to go, and he rattles the first one home.
Well, you know what? I don't blame Bassetti for throwing it in to Schexnayder because if you would have seen him in the first half,
that's true.
It was just it was just great that he got the ball in.
Yeah, that's true. He had a struggle. Schexnayder makes both. 4-point game, 81-77. They're going to advance the ball now. Here's Nolan Webb. Webb, 10 seconds. Dribble by. He's going to try 4. 3. It's no good. 6 seconds. Ball's loose. Bassetti has it. He's fouled. 3.9 seconds remaining, and this one is all but over.
Wow, great job right there by the Red Hawks. Finally stopped the ball and made Miles Webb take a tough 3-point shot right there.
Well, Simpson did a nice job there of denying Frankie Turan, who's been shooting it extremely well from beyond the arc tonight. He's been their main threat from beyond the arc. So great job there from the Red Hawks. Bassetti, the freshman, knocks down free throw number 1. 82-77 with 3.9 seconds to go. Again, no timeouts for the Pioneers. They have to go the length of the floor. As Bassetti misses the second one. Might have been intended. They go up the floor now to Turan. He's going to try a really deep 3. It's no good. The Red Hawks hand Antelope Valley their first loss in the Cal-Pac Conference. They come to 2-1, winning their first game here on their home floor and open up this 4-game homestand with a big win.
Man, what an amazing game this was. The Red Hawks would have liked to win that one by more because they were up by, I think it was 11 at the most. So they would have liked to win that one comfortably, but they'll take a win. A win is a win.
Like you said, they led by as much as 12, actually. but really they shot the ball extremely well in that second half and played a much better game, pulling away. But then it was a couple of great possessions from Antelope Valley, making tough buckets to come back into this game.
Exactly what they did in the first half too. They went down, and then just the second part of the first half, later on, they just started picking it up, and they did the same thing here. Gave the Redhawks a little scare, but Redhawks came out with a lot more poise at the end and finished this game.
82-77 is our final score. Take a look at the upcoming schedule. Redhawks play on Sunday night, 8:30 tip-off. They will be taking on another team from the Calpac Conference looking to improve to 3-1. You take a look at our Pepsi players of the game. Carlton, who's your player of the game?
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and give it to Marcus Kirkland for facilitating the whole game. He did a great job with 5 assists, 8 rebounds, and 17 points, and got that and one at the end to really give them a good pump and push to finish this game.
That was a huge play. He was down the floor wide open, had an open layup, and you thought maybe he's going to slow it down and use some clock, but you're only up 1, so a basket is more important. And he gets the foul and the bucket, makes the clutch free throws. He played marvelous tonight. Well, my player of the game is going to be Jacob Kaler, who was probably the biggest player for the first 15 minutes of that second half, because before he got into foul trouble, he was shooting it unbelievably well. 7 of 16 from the floor, 5 of 9 from 3, again 24 points, and he continues to be the leading scorer in the Calpac Conference, putting on an incredible showing tonight.
Yeah, if I didn't give it to Kirkland, I would have definitely gave it to Kaler. He played lights out tonight, getting to the line, shooting from the three-point line. He did it all offensively for them tonight.
He absolutely did. And looking forward for Simpson, they played very well. What do we expect from them coming up on Sunday's game?
Well, I expect for them to have a little bit of the same kind of mentality. They're playing La Sierra. It's going to be another home game, and so hopefully everybody's going to be out here to support them, for them to get their second home win. So I'm looking a lot for that high energy. Like you said earlier, they're just real comfortable. Hopefully they play really comfortable at home, because they don't get to play a lot here. So playing at home is going to be a key factor for them.
Right. Well, once again, we thank you for joining us. For Carlton McAllister, I'm Connor Sutton saying so long. Once again, your final score, the Simpson Redhawks with their first win on their home floor here in the Calpac Conference play. They win 82-77. This has been a presentation of Simpson Redhawks Sports Network.